Hi everyone, I'm Sarah and this is Budgetsew, where we create stylish, fashionable looks as inexpensively as possible. Today I'm going to show you some of the patterns that I've collected over the years, including some gorgeous out-of-print patterns and vintage patterns, but first I'm going to show you one of my makes. Today I'm wearing Vogue 9204 View C in a size 16. I purchased this pattern from Fabricland from the discard bin for $5.99. It's a loose-fitting pullover top with the collar extending into tie ends, back yoke with pleats, narrow hem, and sleeve variations. View A has a stitched hem on the sleeves. View A and B have shaped hemlines, and View C is longer with side slits. I liked View C's longer length. I can tuck this top into my skirt or wear it over a pair of jeans, just like I did in my how to embroider video. The link to that video is right here at the top of the screen. I really like tying the scarf into a bow, but I also wear it undone with casual clothes so I can dress it up or down. It gives more options for different looks. I bought the fabric from Fabricland in the clearance section. It was $6.50 a meter, marked down from $26 a meter, and I bought the last of the bolt, which was 1.1 meters. There wasn't enough fabric to make this top, so instead of the tie-ends being 2 pieces, I made them out of 4. This fabric frayed very badly when sewing, and I don't have a serger, so I used a bit of fray block at the top of the slit and the sides of the shirt. I bought the fray block about 10 years ago from Fabricland, and it still works. I followed the instructions on the tube, shook it, heated it up under warm water, and the application went on smoothly. The 1.1 meters of fabric wasn't quite enough to make this shirt, but I wasn't discouraged. I used some blue remnant fabric for the inside yoke of the shirt, as well as the bottom of the sleeves. The inside yoke is 2 pieces of the remnant sewn together down the center back. I bought the blue polyester remnant fabric on sale for $4 a meter and used 3.2 meters of it for a dress, Vogue 8992. The link to the video with that dress is right here at the top of the screen. I could have made the sleeves shorter, but I like the long sleeve look and I like how it turned out. The instructions allow for 5/8 of an inch hem, so I used Wright's Flexi lace seam binding in a bluish green to make the hem extra pretty. I bought a package of 3 yards or 2.7 meters on sale from Fabricland for 25 cents. To complete the look, I'm wearing a Lord & Taylor skirt that I bought from Value Village thrift stores. It was brand new because I had to peel the plastic protective covers off the buttons down the front side of the skirt. I bought the 9 West navy blue shoes and the Sergio Ferretti clutch, brand new for a New Year's Eve party a few years ago. My flower and leaf cutout gold earrings were in a Ziploc bag full of jewelry that I bought from a church Christmas bazaar. Now, onto the patterns. The first pattern I have is Simplicity 6648. This vintage set of blouses pattern was published in 1966. The pattern is older sizing because it's a size 18 with a 38 bust. Nowadays, a 38 bust is a size 16. This is a how-to sew pattern that includes a tissue lesson on how to attach collars. This blouse pattern has a front button closing and set-in sleeves. View 1 and 3 have long sleeves gathered into button cuffs. Views 2 and 4 have pockets and short sleeves with turn-back cuffs. Views 3 and 4 have Bermuda collars, and View 2 has top stitching trim. The suggested fabrics are cottons and cotton blends, gingham, pique, linen, silks, synthetics, and blends, flocked cottons, silk shantung, and textured silks. I bought this pattern from Good Value thrift stores in downtown London, Ontario for $2. The next pattern is another Simplicity pattern. This is Simplicity 2556. It's a project runway pattern that was published in 2009. With this pattern, you can feel like you're in a design studio. Each design element has a separate yardage, so you can rise to the challenge and make it work. I bought this pattern on sale from Fabricland a few years ago. This vest pattern has front and back variations with separate pattern pieces for B, C, and D cup sizes. The recommended fabrics are denim, corduroy, damask, pique, poplin, twill, sateen, lightweight wool and wool blends, brocade, satin, velvet, synthetic leather, and synthetic suede. The next pattern is also a vest pattern. Vogue 8334 is a very easy Vogue vest and pants pattern published in 2006. The lined halter neck vest has princess seams and ribbon tie-ins extending from the side back seams. View A has a 4-button front closure. View B has a shawl collar and snap front closure. The tapered pants are in 2 lengths and have gross grain waist finish, inseams, side seams, and center front and back leg seams. The recommended fabrics are gabardine, damask, and linen. The next pattern is Vogue 8330. This pants pattern was published in 2006. These pants are close fitting, low rise, have front fly, front zipper, front buttonhole and button closure, back yoke, carriers, front and back pockets, edge stitch and top stitch details throughout. View A is mid-calf length with back pocket detail stitching. View B is 5 inches above the ankle length with back pockets and hem stitching detail. View C has a longer length with plain back pockets. This pattern is for moderate stretch fabrics only, such as stretch denim, stretch corduroy, and stretch wool flannel. And the lining should be cotton twill. Before I continue on with the patterns, please share this video with your friends and family. I'd love to help others sew and upcycle on a budget and troubleshoot their favorite patterns. I also love sharing the treasures that I find at thrift stores. If you'd like to see more from Budgetsew, please subscribe and make sure that the bell is on so you receive a notification when I release a new video. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at Budgetsew. Now back to the patterns. The next pattern is McCall's 5477, published in 2007. I bought this lined jacket pattern on sale from Fabricland. This semi-fitted lined jacket is hip length, has notched or shawl collar, princess seams, bias side front and side back panels, shoulder pads, and center back vent. Jacket A has 7/8 sleeve length with upper and slightly flared lower sections. Jacket B and C have long sleeves. Jacket B has bias cuffs. The suggested fabrics are gabardine, lightweight linen, wool crepe, lightweight tweed, flannel, brocade, lightweight wool, and wool blends. Additional fabric may be needed to match stripes, plaids, or one-way designs. I love View B, made from plaid. I like that the cuffs and side panels are cut on the bias. It's a really sharp look. The next pattern is another McCall's lined jacket pattern. This is McCall's 5527, published in 2007. I bought this pattern for $1.99 in the discard bin from Fabricland. This semi-fitted lined jacket has front and back darts, single button closure, and sleeve and collar variations. The recommended fabrics are silk linen, gabardine, wool crepe, fleece, wool blends, and brocade. And additional fabric may be needed to match the stripes, plaids, and one-way designs. My favorite is View B, made from the plaid with the notched collar. The next pattern is the third McCall's lined jacket pattern that I have, so a bit of a theme. This is McCall's 5528, published in 2007. I also bought this pattern for $1.99 from the discard bin at Fabricland. I think I bought this pattern on the same day that I bought the previous pattern. This is a crop jacket with princess seams, backstitch inverted pleats, and 3/4 length sleeve variations. Jacket A, my favorite of the group, has a collar and sleeves with stitched inverted pleats. Jacket B, the yellow one, has front side slits and sleeves with stitched inverted pleats. And Jacket C, the red drawing, has front slits and gathered sleeve with cuffs. All views have top stitching. The recommended fabrics are silk linen, gabardine, wool crepe, wool, wool blends, and brocade. The next pattern was a gift and is Simplicity 3531, published in 2007. This pattern is for drawstring bags in 3 sizes and is designed by Faith Van Zanten. The fabric should be 45 inches or 115 centimeters wide, with naps such as broadcloth, calico, chambray, chintz, lightweight denim, and gingham. Bag D is pre-quilted fabrics. I like the look of Bag D with a long strap and front pocket. I think that this bag would look great with one of the McCalls jacket patterns. The next pattern is Butterick 6625, published in 2000. I bought this pattern for $1.99 from Value Village thrift stores. This A-line or flared above the ankle skirt has inside drawstring to be worn towards the back and a stitched hem. The recommended fabrics are lightweight taffeta, shantung, lightweight broadcloth, lightweight denim, and lightweight linen. I like this skirt pattern. It's a very easy sew because the pattern is only 3 pieces and the main piece is a giant rectangle. The next pattern is Vogue 7871. You may recognize this dress pattern from my blouse refashion into a dress video. The link to that video is right here at the top of the screen. Now, I haven't made up this full pattern, but I did use the skirt pattern pieces from my blouse upcycle. I bought this pattern on sale from Fabricland, and it is a very easy Vogue dress pattern published in 2004. This semi-fitted A-line or slightly flared dress falls below mid-knee or above ankle, has cap sleeves and a back zipper. View A has a belt with a purchase buckle. The recommended fabrics were lightweight linen, cotton, lightweight crepe, and silk-like fabrics. The next pattern is Butterick 6582. You may recognize this dress from my Halloween costumes DIY video. The link to that video is right here at the top of the screen. I made this dress out of black lace over emerald green woven fabric. It was gorgeous. I bought this pattern on sale from Fabricland. This 1960s Butterick pattern was published in 2001. This semi-fitted dress falls at the mid-calf and has gathered shoulders and a back zipper. View A has an attached bow. View A and B have straight skirts with back vents. And View C is flared with a belt. The pattern recommends a purchase petticoat and a belt kit. The suggested fabrics are lightweight fail, crepe, taffeta, pique, and lightweight linen. Also for dress A and B, shantung. The last pattern is Burda 6884, published in March 2014. This is a potholder pattern that uses remnants such as scraps of cotton fabrics. The potholders are in shapes of a teacup, teapot, cupcake, moose, star, and mitten. I bought this pattern specifically for the moose pattern, and I actually thought it was a Christmas tree ornament pattern, but I like the potholder idea too. I am a little disappointed because I bought this pattern secondhand from Value Village thrift store for $1.99, and it looks like someone removed the moose pattern pieces previously, and I didn't find out till I got the pattern home. I hope that when I'm out thrifting again, I'll be able to find this pattern complete. I hope you enjoyed my patterns. Please like and share this video with your friends and family. And if you'd like to see more from Budgetsew, please subscribe. And if you'd like to stay up to date with Budgetsew, follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at Budgetsew. Thanks for watching. See you next time.